Every eye closed, every head bowed. Thanking God for the time that He's given us. Thanking God for another opportunity to come to His presence, to worship Him. As we all say, it is not because of our works, not because of who we are, not because of our name. It is nothing because of us, but just because He had shown us mercy. He had shown us His grace. He had shown us His love. And He is there next to the Father, mediating for us, speaking for us. When the evil one goes and shows him something wrong in our life, the one next to the Father, the one next to God, stands up and says, "But I have died on the cross for them, and my blood flows in them." You know, to have a friend that was so loving. As in John 15, we see about how Jesus talks about the best friend. And He says that the best friend will lay down his life for his friend. But then yet when we were sinners, yet when we were unworthy, yet when we were enemies with God, He still chose to die for us. So just thank Him for this time. Just thank Him. As it is nothing because of what we have done. Not the works that we do. Not because of who we are, but because of who He is. Because of what He had done on the cross. That I can call Him a friend. I can say He is my friend. Yes, Lord, we thank You for this time. Thank You for this day that You have given us. For this is the day that You have made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. For You have said, if any of you are burdened, cast your burdens upon Me, for my yoke is easy and my yoke is light. Here we are in Your presence, with our troubles, with our burdens, with everything that brings us down day after day, with everything that weighs us down, with everything that seems too heavy for us, too burdened for us. Here we are in Your presence. In prayer, what a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Oh, what peace we often forfeit. Oh, needless pain we bear. All because we do not tarry. Everything to God in prayer. This is the part that I like. Have you trials and temptations? Is there trouble anywhere? Never be discouraged. Just take it to the Lord in prayer. Take it to Him in His presence. Oh, have we trials and temptations? Is there trouble anywhere? We should never be discouraged. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Can we find, oh, can we find a friend so faithful, who so faithful. Is there anybody left in this world that still has the human nature in them? As we just look around this world, people killing each other. For what? Just for the namesake? Just for religion? Just for something that they believe in? Just to get the other person's wet? Just to get what the other person has and what he doesn't have? But my Savior, my Jesus, He knows my every weakness. That is why I come to His presence so boldly, because I don't have to hide anything from my friend. I don't have to act perfect in front of my friend. I come as I am, as a perfect sacrifice, saying, Lord, here I am. Oh, Lord, when we can heavy laden down, come with the load of care. Oh, precious Savior, still our refuge. Take it to the Lord in prayer. To thy friends despise, forsake thee. Take it to the Lord in prayer. In His arms He'll take and shield thee. Thou wilt find the solace there. Do thy friends despise, forsake thee? Take it to the Lord in prayer. In His arms He'll take and shield thee. Thou wilt find the solace there. Can we all just join us? What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. Oh, a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Oh, what peace we often forfeit. Oh, what needless pain we bear. Oh, because we do not carry everything to God in prayer. Can you all rise up? Everything to God in prayer. Oh, do thy friends despise, forsake thee? Take it to the Lord in prayer. In His arms take and shield thee. Thou wilt find solace there. Oh, yeah. In His arms He'll take and shield thee. And thou wilt find solace there. Thou wilt find the solace there. Oh, everything to God in prayer. You know the best thing about my God. You know the friends of the world have their limitations. They might not be with you when you need them. They might not be with you when you feel lonely, when you feel depressed, when you feel like nobody wants you. or feel like you are lost in this world. But my Savior, my friend, He is there when I cry in my room all alone. He's there in my bathroom because I feel His presence everywhere. You know, He's the best person that I can ever share my sorrows to. In His arms He'll take and shield me, but I will find His solace there. Let's sing the song. Who am I that you are mindful of me, that you hear me when I call? I am a friend of God.
True that you are thinking of me, how you love me. It's amazing. I am a friend of God. Oh, I am a friend of God. Oh, I am a friend of God because we pray. You are mindful of me, that you hear me when I call. Is it true? Is it true that you are thinking of me? How you love me? It's amazing.
How many of us can just sing this one last time? Pharisees, when the high priest came with Judas, came with an army to catch Jesus when he was in the Gethsemane, there was one thing that Jesus did that caught my attention. When they came and told him, we are searching for this person, Jesus said, I am he. And when he said that, his enemies went flying and they fell to the ground. You know, that's the same confidence that we need to have. That we say, once when enemies come before us, once when problems come before us, once when sickness, disease, anything comes before us, we say, I am a friend of God. So you cannot touch me. You cannot do anything to me. You can't do anything to my future. You can't do anything to my family life. Because I am the Son of God. I am a friend of God. He calls me friend. Oh, I am a friend of God. Hey, yeah, yeah. I am a friend of God. Sing along. I am a friend of God. He calls me friend. Sing it again. I am a friend of God. I am a friend of God. Let hell hear this. Let the evil one listen to this. I am a friend of God. He calls me friend. Yeah. Who you are, my friend. Jesus. I call you my Savior. I call you my friend. Ooh, you call me friend. You call me friend. He calls me friend. I love you, Lord. Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be. Nothing will ever change that. Have you heard of one called Savior? Have you heard of Nothing will ever change that. Nothing will ever change that. Nothing will ever change that. No, nothing. Nothing will ever change that. Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be. Nothing will ever change that. And Jesus, you are my best friend, you will always be. Nothing will ever change that. What a friend I found that's closer than a brother. What a hope I found that I can trust more than a mother. And his name is Jesus. As we sing this song, let's just think about the love that he showed to us on the cross, where he chose to die for us, where he chose to bring the gap between him and the Father for a second, for a temporary period. It was all for me, it was all for you, so we could be called his sons, his daughters. We could approach his presence so boldly, saying, I am washed by his blood. What a friend I found, closer than a brother. I have felt your touch more intimate than lovers. What a friend, what a friend I found, closer than a brother, closer than a brother. I have felt his touch, I have felt your touch, more intimate than lovers. Let's boldly just declare that name, the best friend that we could ever have. Let's just scream his name on it. Just declare his name, singing Jesus. Oh, Jesus, yeah, you're my Jesus. Friend forever, you're my friend forever. What a hope I found, more faithful than a mother. It would break my heart to ever lose each other. Church, can we just sing it? What a hope, what a hope I found, more faithful than a mother, faithful than a mother. It would break my heart, oh, it would break my heart to ever lose each other. singing Jesus, you're my Jesus. Oh Jesus, friend forever. You're my friend forever. You're my friend forever. I can sing, oh Jesus, singing Jesus, yeah, you're my Jesus, friend forever. You're my friend forever. You're my friend forever. Ooh, the Lord in prayer, in His arms He'll take and shielding. Thou will find a solace there. Yes, Lord, let that be our hope, let that be our trust, that you are our friend forever, forever, till eternity. My friend who is my glue at the same time, my lover that chose to die for me. How great is our love, how great is your love toward us. May your name be lifted high, may your name be lifted high, may your name be glorified. All this for your name's sake. To our friend, to the one that chose to die for us, to the one that showed us that never-ending love, the everlasting love, the evergreen love, the love that never fades, the love that never fails, the love that will never leave us, the love that will never forsake us. All this for your name's sake, all this to your kingdom, all this for your name. In the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, the sons and daughters of God said, Amen, amen.